Alright, so I'm going to show you how to make a folder here. This is a folder that's already made up. I'm going to open this up right here, so that's kind of what it looks like. I like the appearance when it opens up like this with the freedom of choice on the left and the layoff waiver and strike waiver here, the summary sheet. Some people like to put the freedom of choice certificate over on the right. Me, like I said, I like to have it on the left. So real quick on the left, first things first, strike and layoff waiver, pretty self-explanatory. Put that there. Next, freedom of choice certificates. I like to have two of them. Two of them in the pack. Make sure you sign both of them before you leave the house. I always talk about them before I leave and, sign them obviously for the people right in front of them. But like I said, I like how it looks on the left. Also, next up, this is just if you want to change your bank, that's the form that goes there. This is the proof of death. Claimant statement, those are what we call the claims forms. That goes to the funeral home. Those go on the left as well. Also a PSR form, that's very important. That goes on the left side as well. All that goes real nice on the left. Like I said, the order isn't real important. I just like to make sure the freedom of choice and the layoff waivers and stuff just kind of colorful, look good on top. Over on the right, more importantly, this is stuff that's all going to get filled out. The first thing, this is the summary sheet. I always kind of set this to the side. I like to have this on top just because it looks good. Whenever I leave, I always have it on top. And also, I pull this out whenever I'm on eApp and I'm on the screen where it shows all the coverage that each person gets and everything. Makes it much easier to fill this out. So I'll have this out ready to go, get this all filled out. Make sure you write the premium. Make sure you write about all the coverage amounts, the accidental, different things that they have. Make sure you put their names up there, all that kind of stuff. Self-explanatory. Next up is the HIPAA form. This is actually the first thing that they're going to sign. If there's more than more than one person, husband and wife, they both put their name here and date of birth, and then sign here and here. If it's like a Head Start or something, you want to have for a grandma getting stuff on a grandkid, you want to have them sign up top and then also down here as the legal representative for that person that's under 18. Next up after the HIPAA is going to be UPMC form. Now there's going to be two UPMC forms and also what's called a APS. UPMC requires these two forms. If they use UPMC, you have to have these. If it's not UPMC, you have to have this, APS. To be on the safe side, I always just get all three signed because you just never know. It just makes it way easier. You don't have to go back out. So I get all three of those signed. After the APS form, you're going to have what's called the medical addendum. You want to have one of these. Make sure you get it signed bottom left on both sides. It is two-sided, both sides, bottom left. Get both of those signed. That's next. Next is the what comes next form. Now this form, now with the HIPAA, I forgot to mention, you're going to rip off the top portion and give them the carbon copy, which is on the inside. This part right here on the inside, you're going to give them the yellow that comes out after they sign it. With this one, you're actually going to give them the white. Same with the summary sheet, you give them the white. But fill this out, have them print their name, sign their name after you put the premium, the date, and then put all your information down here as well. Also, like I said, you want to give them the white copy. You take the yellow copy, and you want to staple a voided check to that if they have checks, just to be safe. And next up, this is a conditional receipt. Basically, this is real simple. You put the coverage amount that the person gets. So husband and wife, you want to do two of these. But put the coverage amount that they get, say $50,000, the amount of the premium, the date, and then your signature. This states that they are covered. The second you leave there, it's our conditional receipt. Some people that make folders, they put two of everything, two of these, four of these UPMCs and two APSs, and replacements as well. Right here, this is a replacement. Sorry, that goes in there as well. This gets signed also. Make sure you get this. So some people put two of these, two of each UPMC, two APSs, two medical addendums, and then two conditional receipts. Like if you're selling to a husband and wife, all these have to be double. What I do is I just keep an extra, I make all my folders to be singular, and I just keep an extra folder with me that has paper apps and then a bunch of extra paperwork. So if I need duplicates of these, I just grab them out of here. It just seems to be easier. Whatever works best for you. Let me put it all back together and I'll show you again exactly what I mean.
Left side! Right side!